Welcome back, everybody, to the XBA. We got playoff edition for you guys today in year 3. Let's kick it off.
Finally, the playoffs are here. We are going to start with the New York Neon at the Jacksonville Jump in the 6-3 matchup of the Eastern Conference. I'm excited about this year. You know, we got a handful of teams making their first playoff appearance. There's at least 7 off the top of my head first-time playoff bids. So, who are you looking forward to? What team do you think is gonna?
Well, outside of course, Jacksonville and St. Louis, obviously I want a user finals. That's what I would want. But we know that that's probably not likely to happen because we definitely want to see some new blood here in the XBA finals, of course. But I'm kind of hoping, I want to say that the Neon, I hope that the Neon can kind of make a push, but, you know, CJ Kemmerly's been in the news with kind of being a little cocky player lately, so I'm kind of rooting against him. Maybe I want to see a little more Columbus. I want to see Columbus make a push, but of course they're going up against Detroit, so that's a tough matchup.
Yeah. This is a pretty tight one so far, 49-48 at the half. I saw Nick Winyate getting involved. Jacksonville not actually shooting that well, but they are cleaning up the rebounds, so game could go either way. Right now, Neon up by 4, and Curry just drains one. I saw him do that all day against Dallas the other day. That was pretty funny watching that one. Dallas versus, it was Doncic versus Curry, and they were scoring.
Yes, in real life, of course, too. So here comes Curry, by the way, little floater, backboard shot. He's all pumped up, but the Neon are currently up on you guys with 2 minutes left to go. Here's a 3-ball shot going to drain, and it is 106. Let's move over to 108, 101. Nurkic with the offensive rebound, going to get the 2 and keep you in it. 5-point differential here, but a nice pass.
How did he see that?
To RJ Hampton down low, and RJ Hampton now at the line because you do have to intentionally foul. It's a 5-point game. 16 seconds to go. Curry beats his man. That's RJ Hampton down low. So, hey, you guys are down by 1 possession. A 3-point game. Hampton will go to the line as Curry intentionally fouls him, and it will sink both free throws there. Nope. 109-114, last second shot, and that's going to do it. So the Neon, I mean, that's kind of surprising to me because Jacksonville, hey, they've been a good team for the first 2 seasons, and
well, just remember that the seeds don't matter. It's the XBA, man. Seeds don't matter. It's true. We've seen 2 8 seeds knock out the 1s. We've seen 6s over 3s. Not too surprising here. Kemmerly was the number 4 scorer today. I was a little bit surprised to see that, but a good win for New York to get off on the right foot. And now we have here Atlanta at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh coming in as the 4 seed, but they are one of the favorites in the Eastern Conference. They are a solid favorite, but Atlanta has something to say about that. This is a team I think that might be a little bit underrated coming into the playoffs.
They're only underrated simply because of the production that they had in year 1, having drafted Sobchak, and then, of course, being in position to draft Sobchak. And then, of course, in year 2, they kind of had a little bit of a letdown. They got Jamal Turner on the roster. They made some moves in trade deadline season. So this is a team that's kind of maybe not getting the love that they should this season based on the last 2.
Yeah.
And they're very talented. And, of course, Pittsburgh is just as talented. They're a very good team. It's a team that, you know, they were playing in the Eastern Conference Finals last season.
Yeah,
so
I think this one might be a grind. I mean, Atlanta just took the lead on a 3-ball by Carter Jr., but then Towns is fouled. I don't like the aggressive defense there. Maybe just give him his 2 points. I don't know. Butler going to hit both free throws. Right now it's a 1-point game. Butler going inside.
Oh, good move, baby.
Interesting spin move to go up by 3. Timeout Pittsburgh. Towns underneath. Again, fouled. This time he misses, though. And he can put it within 1. Let's see if he's got it. He does.
That was a pretty good foul, though. That was a good one. Yeah. 102, 101, and then a big-time slam dunk by none other than Jimmy Buckets. Get him back up by 3. Now here is Dinwiddie for 3. Gonna miss. And the rebound to Carter Jr. Gotta hit your free throws now. He'll hit the first. He will hit the second. It is a 5-point game. You need that 3-ball. Dinwiddie, no good. Towns, rebound. Reddish. Brogdon, way downtown. And this game is over. 106, 101.
It's going back to Palin, but yeah, 5 points.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
106-101 is your final. We got some screen tearing there. Atlanta winning the playoff game has caused a glitch in the matrix.
I was literally... This is how you know we're brothers. I was literally going to say the same thing. Like, Atlanta might be the glitch.
23 rebounds. For
my God. That's insane.
I think Karl Anthony Towns was in our little contest for rebounds, right? I think he was one of the guys. Had a lot. 23 rebounds. This one here I'm excited for. This was in the season opener. Alaska debuted at Hawaii. And now they're going to play each other again. It's the Pacific matchup here.
Yeah, the funny thing about this matchup is that, you couldn't have drawn up this first round matchup any better than the two meme locations for expansion locations.
Yeah.
Alaska and Hawaii.
Of course.
Of course you have to have this. And of course, you're watching the former XBA champions in year one on this court. Kind of funny.
I think this is a series that Honolulu should win. I think they're the better team. I think they've been the better team all year. Alaska, was kind of hit or miss for a minute there, but they're steadily decent, I'd say. So this is the 3-6 matchup right now. And I think Honolulu's a slight favorite, but right now they're down by 8. And it looks like year one Giannis is showing up.
That's what I'm just gonna get ready to say too.
Sorry.
We're on right now. We're on tonight. We haven't been doing this dual commentary in quite a while, but yeah, Alaska has been showing their playoff form, guys. Their playoff form from back from year number 1. Take a look. Giannis down low, just easy money, man. Easy money. You can't stop him down there, and this is the formula. This is how they won in year number 1.
Yeah.
Give it to Giannis. Get him down low. Get him making some plays down there. 35 points for Trae Young, just not enough. And then Giannis with 37. So he matched Trae Young's output.
Yeah. Gilgeous-Alexander had 17 for those of you paying attention to the contest. We will show all of the box scores at the end, all the relevant box scores, so you guys can see their totals, their averages, because we have some that are points scored, some are their assists, some are rebounds. So guys, El Paso St. Louis here.
Former Western Conference champions of year number 2, and we've made some pretty savvy moves, I would say, with drafting Buddy Mayer Jr., keeping the kind of the core around, and right now it's not looking too good though. I mean, Kobe White's gonna get a slam dunk on our big men down there. I would have thought that we would have shown out a little bit more than we have. I mean, we're giving up 60 points in the first half of this game. Like, we have to be better, man. 60-47, 48% shooting. The assist totals, I mean, El Paso's beating us on every single level. Like, when Mo Bamba can't beat or even compete with DeAndre Ayton, making some nasty moves down there, and I mean, we're not even boxing him out. Like, he's just a load to handle right now. It's when Ayton is out there and Bamba is not, and we can see the fadeaway shot by Ayton. He's been taking over the game, and we just don't have an answer. We don't have a big man when Bamba is not out there. We don't have an answer for that. They've got way too much size. Taco Fall, given the congratulatory handshakes. It's tough.
This was an ugly one. 30 points for Mitchell. Bamba was down there. He was way down there.
He didn't have anything.
30 points. Ayton had 18 boards, and White had 10 assists.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
That was impressive. Now we are going to go to the Eastern Conference again. The 8 versus the 1. 34-36 versus 40-30. So I don't think there's a ton that separates these two teams, but the Fly Guys obviously had the better regular season. We've seen the 8 beat the 1 in back-to-back seasons in this XBA, so LeBron has got to be careful. But can the Fly Guys take LeBron all the way to the finals at his tender age of, I assume, 37 now? This is 2022.
I'm kind of torn here. I picked BC Chicago to make a run in year 2. That just didn't pan out. And Carolina has always been just one of my babies, man. They've been one of my babies when we first created the XBA, and I don't really know who to root for. Do I want to be right about year 2 and going into year 3, or do I want to root for my baby here? They were one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference this season. So
right now,
tough, man.
Right now, the 8 seeds got them. They got an edge because, I mean, they're just rebounding pretty well. I mean, Mitchell Robinson's having a big half.
They will come back a little bit.
I did notice in this game they put Cartwright on LeBron. So, I mean, with no N'Colo,
yeah,
they're going with Olynyk in the starting 5, and I think that lineup is paying dividends so far.
But it's something that is exactly something that would happen to this Carolina Fly Guys team. You know, they're missing. Chicago is missing Jamal N'Colo, one of their best players, and they're the best team in the Eastern Conference, at least as far as seeding goes.
Yeah,
they're the number 1 seed, and now they just got completely schooled tonight. 91-76 on their home court, nonetheless.
Yeah.
So
LeBron had 16.
That's not a LeBron James output.
Yeah, Anthony pitching in, but definitely not enough.
Which one was it?
Oladipo was the leading scorer. Robinson had a bunch of boards there. And this one, I talked about this in the last video. I said I thought the Jacks would make for a good upset pick against San Jose. San Jose's they've had pretty disappointing go of it so far. I mean, they remind me a little bit, dare I say, of the San Jose Sharks. Always great regular season. Playoffs are another story.
Yeah, it's something that you do notice after a while, a few years into it, and you start seeing, man, the Sharks, San Jose Sharks, dude, they're insane. They're so good. They're going to win. And then all of a sudden the playoffs happen, and then it just
upset.
Lack of production when it matters the most.
They're looking good, though.
Yeah, right now they're looking good. Everything's clicking for them. Currently up by 12. St. Patrick is going to try to keep them in it. It is a 11-point game now. Paul George coming in, getting 2. 11-point game still. Van Vliet's going to miss. Halftime shot. And we're going to go into the half with still that 11-point lead. But 46% to 55. Look at the rebounds, 25. So you want to know what's keeping, I almost said St. Louis, Las Vegas in this game? It's the rebound totals. And it's Apollo St. Patrick coming in and, doing his thing here. Jokic with a fadeaway shot. 7-point game. Van Vliet going to get blocked. St. Patrick bringing his team out.
Coast to coast.
Boom!
Big comeback here in the second half for Vegas.
That's what we're talking about.
Down to a 5-point game right now. Let's see if San Jose can hold on. Just need some scores here. There's Paul George with the green.
So he finally clutches up and hits a clutch shot. Go figure. Jokic with the fadeaway shot. Gonna hit. It's still a 5-point game. Rebound, Jokic. Next possession, St. Patrick for 3.
Oh.
He's gonna lean into it and help it out a little bit after the shot. A 2-point game. Edwards for 3. Gonna drain it.
It's a response. 95-90. Still well within range here. Ball's loose.
Uh-oh.
Off an inbound pass and then a miss. So they're going to have a chance. Marcus Smart got about 20 seconds. St. Patrick.
ASP.
Do something, man.
He's going to kick it to Jokic down low here against Steven Adams. And Jokic is going to miss. Good defense by Steven Adams. 10 seconds left. They are going to intentionally foul. And that is your final score. So that last possession for Las Vegas is, I think, what turned the tide there in that very last couple seconds of the game.
Yeah. That turnover on the inbound pass is pretty bad.
Had they gotten some points there, maybe even if Jokic had kicked it to the corner to St. Patrick and he hit, that would have totally changed the dynamic of the game. But unfortunately, I mean, we'll keep tabs on that series, of course. We're going to be watching that one very, very closely to see if Las Vegas does, in fact, hang in there to pull off the upset. But let's head out to Phoenix against San Diego. Currently, the home team is losing right now, 26-17.
Talk about 8 versus 1 potential upset. San Diego's got the lead here nearing halftime. Now, Phoenix, some guys felt that the Phoenix Monsters were a little bit underrated in this series. They don't get a lot of attention, don't have a huge fan base on the ground out there. But if you're out there, Phoenix fans, let us hear it, because, the Monsters were really, really good this season.
Yep, and there have been some rumblings too, so we've had it on both sides. People saying that they're overrated and some people saying that they're underrated.
Yeah. I think it's interesting. Both of these teams are the parent clubs of the Tucson XBA 2 team. How about that? So some of these guys played against each other. We had
good point.
You had Basley and Jared Vanderbilt and Scalabrini. A lot of familiar faces right now. Up by 6. Booker gets a 2.
Yeah, so Phoenix has climbed all the way back here. Anunoby's going to miss this shot. It's going to turn into 2 more points for Phoenix, so they're down by 2. And then we got a turnover here. San Diego turns this thing over, and here comes Denny Abdia.
I think we said that right.
Abdia. Whatever.
Abdia.
It's 90. Abdia.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. It's been
I know
a long
he's
time.
a really good rookie.
Well, we haven't seen him in forever, so
That's
I
true.
don't recall.
All right, Phoenix with the lead now. They came back all the way here. San Diego could have a meltdown on their hands here if Westbrook doesn't figure this thing out. He gets inside. Lonzo with the foul and a miss.
Oh, God.
Westbrook is beside himself right now.
Come on, man. You got to come through at some point in your career.
There we go.
Let's do this thing. Okay. So they get down by 1. Phoenix is going to inbound this thing. Hopefully don't turn it over. I mean, we've seen the CPU do some stupid things before, but all right, a 3-point ball game. San Diego calls timeout. Anunoby here with the 3, and it's going to rattle out. And what a play there. What a play there to kick it out and avoid and just drain a couple more seconds off the clock. But a miss here. It's still a 3-point game. Westbrook.
A chance.
Oh, baby. He misses, but he had a couple of seconds left to move up a little bit. That little sidestep that he was doing, that little double dribble thing he had going on. That's crazy.
We saw Westbrook a couple weeks ago hit a dagger 3. And just was not meant to be today. He had 31 points, though, so he was really good. So, guys, Columbus-Detroit, our game file was corrupted, so we were not able to bring that one to you guys, but Columbus did win, and we are going to simulate games 2 and 3, and we will have games 4 for you guys coming up here. So, sorry, Detroit, we did you dirty here. Sad. Detroit never catches a break.
Hey.
But right now, we see the scores filtering in.
We didn't.
And
The computer did.
So we see the results here. Las Vegas and St. Louis have come back to pick up 2 games. Neon are up 2-1, and Chicago holds on there. So we see some scores here. Just the most recent game. So Phoenix only scoring 77 on this one. That's no good. And then a 111-102 finish here. El Paso can't keep the momentum going from game number 1. Mitchell and Bamba were really good here. How about that? Now this one, I'm a little bit surprised. I'm going to say, I thought the Riptide would take this one.
Yeah, well, down now
2 games.
2-1. The Alaska Chill have now imposed their will.
Yeah.
They've imposed their will on the Riptide. It says, you know what, guys, you're nice and you're hot and you're up and coming, but we've been here before and we know exactly what we're doing.
This one was a 1-point win for Vegas, so they skated by against San Jose. And now the Fly Guys, I feel like they're a little bit in trouble. They got drubbed here in the 4th quarter. Final 105-98 for this one. Should be Cole Anthony was the leading scorer, 21 with LeBron. Fly Guys got their backs against the wall. Sobchak, your leading scorer for Atlanta, in another 1-point loss. So we got some close games going on here in the XBA.
Well, go figure. It's the XBA, man. It's the XBA. What do you expect?
That's the way it should be. Jacksonville was down 2-0, and then they beat the Neon 109-80. So big win for the Jump to stay alive, frankly. I mean, if they drop this one, it was not going to be looking good. So I like the fact, though, that we have no 3-0 series. That means we have got a competitive group of matches here.
Bernard Colvin leading the way, by the way, 27 points for Columbus. So he's, in my mind, he's taken over that point guard position role. He's
looking back.
He's taken it, and he is the dang starter now. So there is your quick snapshot of all of the series. Like you said, like you mentioned, we do not have a single 3-0 series. It's all 2-1, and it's about to get crazy.
Yeah, it looks like it. And now the Jacksonville Jump are going to the Lighthouse to take on CJ Kemmerly, and he seems to think he was fouled. Inside there, hitting the ground, should be Otto Porter. And Giles is making a good push there. Here should be Stanley Johnson with a big dunk. 50-48. And we get another 2 for the Jump. So Jacksonville playing better in this one. 17 for Curry at the half. Cantor going to lay this one in. Where's the defense for Wingate? I'm not seeing it.
No, I don't know exactly what's happening. But, maybe he needs to take tips from his brother, Nick Wingate, for the Florida Gulf Coast. They upset UCLA guys.
How about Nurkic fouling out in the 3rd quarter? I want to know who's in charge of the player minutes and the personnel management here. It doesn't seem to be bothering the jump with no Nurkic on the floor, as another 3 ball is going to drop there. Tobias Harris going inside, going to put some points on the board, but Wingate, yeah,
that was
how about that?
I mean, that was a little over the top there, I think, as far as Wingate goes. Not your call, but him, like the move that he made to the basket, and it almost didn't go in. So the dude is raw.
Yeah, well, Kemerly had a good game, but Steph came to play in this one with 45 points. So the Jump have evened up their series. Should be a good finish. That series got 7 games written all over it from my vantage point. Right now, Atlanta gets a small lead over Pittsburgh. Pretty close game here.
Who?
Inside to the 6th man of the year, Bull.
It's a good move. Here's Wiggins. Remember, Andrew Wiggins was a free agent acquisition in the spin the wheel.
Yeah,
he's been balling out for this Atlanta team. He might have been the X factor, believe it or not. Jamal Turner is very, very good. Sobchak having a better year too, but you know, a lot of things have had to go right for Atlanta this season to vault them into the playoffs. And 46-35 game. I mean, Pittsburgh is. This is why we were singing their praises, man. That they're just good. They're just good.
Well, this would be a big disappointment if Atlanta can't close them out at home here to at least get this thing evened up. They go down 3-1. You got to know that the odds are not looking pretty, and right now it's a 10-point game.
6-point game as we jump a little bit ahead into the third, and that lead is going to be extended out 70-59. More points upon the board for Atlanta. Now here's Bridges kicking it to Reddish, firing up a 3, and Jamal Turner, the rookie, just couldn't get over there quick enough. 12-point game, a block, Bull on John Wall. And Paladins will slam it home for another bucket. And then we got the green from John Wall and Bull. Now we know why he won 6th man of the year. Reddish with the big-time dunk. 84-72 contested shot. Towns the other way, hitting a 3.
Atlanta made it pretty close there late. Here's a what?
That's John Wall. That's John Wall's fault all the way, man.
Check the replay on this.
Yeah, he didn't. There's no way he could have got it.
You know, I mean, Sobchak was going for the hoop, but yeah, that pass was definitely off.
It's a little off. He would have had to caress it and cradle it and then
try to not travel again.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this?
What
happened here? We got bounced from the internet connection, but there, with few seconds left, we have to give the Paladins the win. So Pittsburgh wins, but I don't have a box score.
God dang it, man!
This is a disaster. We're at a missing game.
We're missing game.
Booted off, but Pittsburgh earned the win. So.
This is the problem when you do a 36-team league. You are solely dependent on if your internet's going to stay on or if it's going to kick off randomly.
It's happened more times, earlier in games than you know.
Why we can't just have everything internally on the hard drive? It's beyond me. 2K, fix your shit.
Orlando Champion is doing pretty good for the Riptide in his minutes here, but then Schroeder scores. Alaska getting closer. We're going into halftime tied here in game number 4. Again, these teams that are down 2-1, gotta win this one. Gotta win this.
Yes, it's a must-win game. If you're the team with 1, you need to win the game. You need to, or else you're down in a very, very precarious situation at 3 games to 1. It's not ideal, especially against Alaska. Now, again, I have a high respect for Alaska. Might not show it all the time in my commentary, but I do. Alaska's a very good team, and now they're on the comeback a little bit. So just when we were talking about Honolulu needing to clutch up, we also have a foul out.
Yeah, Fournier's out, and going inside there, that's going to be Bertans. All right, 87-80. Giannis throws it down with some authority, and again, somebody cover this man. He's going to score 87-84. Giannis up to 27-13. Not good if you're the Riptide with a miss. That was Trae Young inside.
This isn't good. This is not good. You got to play some good defense. Oh, they do. They double it up on defense. But no, the rebound, it was going to go out of bounds. But Giannis with the corral, and then Jonathan Isaac hits a 3.
Porter Jr.
Porter Jr.
Kevin Porter Jr. 89-87 right now. and Trae Young gets the and one. All right, 90-87. 30 seconds left to go for 2. Alaska converts.
Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go. Zagarach is going to be the man to get to the line.
Let's do it.
He drains the first. He's ready. He's ready. He's digging in for the second, man. Got to hit the shot. He's going to get the green. He's just money. He's just money. Zagarach is awesome. 92-89. Giannis.
Defense. No.
Gets it to go. Down by 1. Inbound. It's going to be Trae Young. This has got to be money. This is money here for Trae. It's the first. No! Misses the second. 5 seconds to go.
Defense.
Giannis. Stop it. No! No!
Oh, man.
Come on. They don't go away.
Wow. They're going to have one crack at this thing. No.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. As soon as I see him getting ready to pump, as soon as I get ready to see him make the shot, I'm going right after him. I'm double teaming him.
Oh, there's Champion with a miss. 198. We got 2 minutes left in the period. And Isaac will score with the jump shot. Zagarach from downtown, keeping the Riptide within striking distance here. 102, 101, and again. Oh, with a miss, and he picks up his own rebound. That's Giannis. 3-point game. Zagarach.
Boom, baby. Hit it. He's going to miss. Nope. He couldn't clutch up. He might have been too open. He might have just thought about it a little too much. But Isaac's going to kick it to Giannis. He's going to miss. Hartenstein with the rebound. That XBA 2 experience is coming through for that guy.
Absolutely. 108, 104. Jackson with the turnover. It's going to be the other Porter Jr., Michael Porter Jr. for 2. There's an off-ball foul, and Isaac's going to get a free shot here to go up by 3, and he missed. The weight of the world was on his shoulders.
It must have been, but he's going to miss this shot as well. Hartenstein getting the double team, but Champion and teammate there is going to have to intentionally foul. It is a 2-point deficit for Honolulu, and Hartenstein's going to hit it there. Yep.
If they could get the defensive rebound, they would have had a chance.
Yep. 10 and a half seconds left, and down by 4.
Rick Carlisle, what you got?
You got to hit a 3 here. Trae Young is going to miss, guys, and that's going to do it. Right? You made the highlight reel here.
Okay. Nothing looking good here for Honolulu. They will go down 3-1. So I don't know if they can pull off 3 wins in a row against Alaska. I really thought the Riptide would take this series, but it's not trending that way, at least right now. They got a shot. They've played some pretty competitive games. Now we're going to go back here to the Pepper Dome. El Paso needs a W here. St. Louis, the computer likes St. Louis. They're doing pretty good in Sim, 2-1.
Heck yeah, baby. Heck yeah, baby. They know what's up. There's a reason why we went to the finals last season, man. As much as you hate us and you want us to die and you want us to just get out of your XBA lives, it's
a good roster. St. Louis,
it's a good team, man.
Right now, El Paso is flexing on you guys, though. 34-27.
That's a nice move there by Grant Williams. One of my favorites. That's why I drafted him, man.
Richardson.
I like him. And then look at Spida. Gonna get the big dunk. 52-49, 3-ball shot. No good at the end of the first half, and James Harden's looking around like he's got the death stare in his eye. Like, we're gonna put you guys away here in this series.
Evil eye.
We're gonna get that equalizer, make it 2-2, and then we're gonna win the whole dang thing. That's what he wants, guys. It's 60-55, a 5-point game, and the moves. Man, Kobe White getting the 2. EJ Sanders just making an appearance.
Yeah, he's picking up a couple minutes here. Gotta give where
are my haters at?
Some rest. Here's Mitchell. Turnaround, no good. Randall, rebound, nothing doing. St. Louis up by 3, and White's beside himself right there. Randall with the miss.
Randall, God, there's just, between him and Austin Rivers, these guys just don't hit freaking free throws, and it costs us games.
2-point game,
Mitchell,
guys.
No good. 81-79.
Oh, we got
Hayward to Ayton. We don't have an answer for DeAndre Ayton right now. Spida for 2. We take the lead.
Harden responds. 83-83. Hayward gets the rebound. Other way, we got 42 seconds left.
God.
Harden passes it.
No!
And we get a 3-ball. 86-83. Mitchell, no. Harden's going to have it. It looks like they were thinking about fouling. They're going to let this thing play out.
Come on.
Play a defense, and what is that?
That's Buddy, man. That's Buddy Mayer. That's Buddy Mayer Jr. He just took the rookie to school right there. Here's a 3-ball shot from Randall. Julius Randle is going to take a three. I mean,
sure.
What are we doing here?
That was a pretty epic collapse by St. Louis. 88-83. St. Louis had a 3-point lead with roughly 2 minutes in the game. And El Paso came all the way back to win by 5. So not a good fourth quarter for St. Louis.
No.
They did not crack 20 points in that quarter. And again, I screwed over Detroit because I started recording this game and I didn't press the record button. But it was a good game, so it was tied when we finally did start recording. So we have screwed Detroit and Columbus fans I have screwed Detroit and Columbus fans out of a game and a half worth of content.
I will just say this.
It's my fault.
If you've ever been here and you make content and you understand the grind, how many games have you guys seen so far tonight? Okay, keep this in mind, right? It takes about 40 minutes to 60 minutes per video, per gameplay. Okay, so when you get to about halftime and you got more games to do, you're not going back. You're not going back. You're gonna stick right here and say, you know what? It's already tied. It's like it's nothing. We'll just start here. So it was a fine call. It's a fine call.
I feel bad that I ripped him off.
I understand.
Game and a half. But, we got some extra highlights here in the second half as Obi Toppin's trying to keep Detroit in this thing. Duncan Robinson with a miss. And we get a turnover. Bradley Beal picks up the loose ball. So Detroit has got a shot in this one. We know that Detroit has had a problem in these broadcast games of picking up W's because they seem to tend to lose. And they are going to give up a score this time. It's going to be RJ Barrett again. Up by 7 now. Obi Toppin underneath. We're under a minute. Get some free throws for Colvin. 98-91. Obi inside again. We're running out of time for the power, though. 3 balls no good. Cousins has been having a good playoff. Good month of April.
You gotta push here.
Come on!
Got the and one as well. Bradley Beal. And that's Tyler Hero gonna foul out. Only 9 points tonight, so we didn't hit the double-digit marker. But, guys, we have a 98-96 game. You're hoping, maybe, maximum. You're hoping for a miss and then a make, maybe. But miss would be good. But he makes 1 of 2. That's Colvin, so he doesn't clutch up here. We got a 3-ball shot from...
Oh, that was Beal.
Detroit. Beal can't hit.
No good. And then Colvin should stick the dagger in. 101-96 is your final. Detroit loses again in gameplay. And so we've seen for this series, we've had half of a game. And nothing much is changing for Detroit. 101-96. So, this one, guys. I feel like this one is potentially a big one. A big shocker. Carolina was a decent favorite to knock out Chicago, and right now it's 6-0.
Dude, I don't know what it is with the Fly Guys. I do not understand why. With LeBron James, he can, in real life, he can come in and he can just own a team and carry. But with this team, he just can't carry.
Are the 1 seeds cursed? Is it something about the 1 seeds?
Possibly. DeAndre Jordan here with a big dunk, and he might be the guy that they have to rely on here to be a factor, more of a factor in this series than he had been. But you know what? Carolina will come back a little bit. They will push Chicago. It's 42-41 at the end of the first half. That 32%, probably not indicative of their push. Probably more so of that first quarter. But right now, it's tie ball game, and Carolina has now taken the lead, guys. 64-60.
Yeah, a lot of defense in this series so far. Not the highest scoring series that we've had. LeBron with a score, and then that is Carmelo. And now the Fly Guys starting to take control here. We got about 4.5 left. Olynyk is going to follow out.
Dude,
so you can play. You move Cartwright there back to power forward. I'm not sure what lineup they're looking at, but Gallinari hits the first and the second to go, up by 10. We got 4.5.
More points up on the board. An 8-point lead. No, sorry, a 12-point lead. to 75. Now, with Mitchell Robinson getting to the line, it's starting to get a little bit closer. Big time dunk here.
5-point game, and then Anthony will score. So it's back to a 7-point game. Carolina trying to nurse this thing to the end, get a road W. LeBron will get another and one here, and that will do it for the Fly Guys over BC Chicago, and evened up the series. So that'll bode well for you Carolina fans out there.
Oh yeah. 24 points for Victor Oladipo, 9 assists, actually 9 rebounds, excuse me. No double, that's wrong. Who got the double digits in rebounds? Jerebko?
No.
Oh, I'm just making up names now.
Las Vegas, 12-9. Paul George for 3, tying this one up. Now, Vegas, the computer has liked Vegas right now in simulation. Gameplay is a different beast, though. Sometimes different matchups express themselves differently. Simulation versus broadcast. So right now, Vegas up by 7. Up by 9 now. 44-35. Jokic gets a rebound. And going inside.
Good moves. And right over top of Paul George with the green. I like that. And then, look at the court vision all the way to Anthony Edwards there in the corner. 57-48 as we end the first half with a 9-point lead for the Jacks.
Okay, Jokic looking good here. 62-51 right now.
Ooh, nice move there.
Marcus Smart. And up by 15 now. Bogdanovich with the rebound. So early in the fourth quarter, Cyborgs are getting shellacked here. And Apollo St. Patrick.
Oh, baby. What a move.
Looking good.
Man, he does that. He does that so well. He did that so often at Syracuse. And it's the ASP effect, man. Kevin Love now fouled out.
Now, the one thing I remember about Apollo St. Patrick is I forgot who commented, but it was in the draft chat. Somebody said he looked like a melted Barbie doll. Ken doll. Melted Ken doll or something but, he's shutting up all the haters because...
Sometimes, you might be an ugly mofo, but you know what? If you're a good player like that just, he's probably got a model wife, making all that money.
Sure.
Yeah.
Jokic was pretty good. Apollo St. Patrick may be your MVP, though, in this one. A big win for Las Vegas to go up 3-1. Now we have Phoenix, San Diego. San Diego finds themselves in a bit of a hole here. 2-1 lead for the Monsters. So, Phoenix, they could be showing all the doubters wrong. They might deserve that 1 seed.
I've been on the Phoenix bandwagon ever since we started really noticing that this team has taken the next step. I'm like, you know what? I don't think that this is a fluke. I think that this team is actually really good. They have one of the best starting lineups in all of the XBA as far as overall rating is concerned.
Well, the bench. I think the bench might be the best.
Maybe that's a factor too. But
they got that rotating door at power forward. Everybody's good.
Yeah.
So.
They're doubling up San Diego right now.
Yeah. San Diego needs a comeback. Russell Westbrook needs to, put his team on his back like he tends to do. But then Booker underneath, up by 19. There's a boy again.
I'm not even going to attempt it.
52-30. Herter gets a 3 right before the end of the half to draw a little bit closer. But it's not looking good here for San
No,
they're getting wiped out statistically.
Absolutely getting dominated as far as that box score is concerned. If you want to get deeper in it, I bet you it would be the same type of narrative. They're just getting wiped the floor with 84-68 now, fourth quarter.
Blake Hudson.
They get a big 3 from Mr. Blake. There's been Josh Beaver from Columbus. Every time I see those two guys, I'm like, they're one and the same.
When you got Colvin now, he's eating up a lot of minutes at point guard with none kind of on the bench. But, Beaver's, he's on the roster. He's just like their 14th guy right now.
Yep. Well, 12-point game.
Might need to change the scenery.
San Diego is coming back a little bit. A 12-point game at that point, and as we jump forward, it's over, guys. 89-104 is your final score, and Phoenix taking massive control of this game. 21 points for Westbrook, 32 for Booker, and again, not gonna try it, but I
can figure it out. I have a feeling I'm just saying it wrong.
It's something different than what
I haven't watched any Washington Wizards games. All right, there is this board right now. 3-1 Phoenix, 2-2 with St. Louis, El Paso. You got Honolulu, Alaska, and San Jose, Vegas. So the Western Conference, you're going to need some miracles there to see these teams come back. Eastern Conference, a little bit tighter. But I'm excited to see. We're going to have the Game 5. If Game 5 is not an elimination game, it will be simulated. If it is an elimination game, it will be shown. And then obviously games 6 or 7 will all be shown in the next video.
Yes, so if it is if any elimination game is up next, it will be shown. If it's not, it will be simmed. So guys, that is it. Leave a like if you like this thing. We will see you again for basically part 2 of round 1 action in the XBA finals. Leave a like if you like this thing. We will see you in the next one. As always, thank you for watching and peace.